Hi there, my name is Camille Haynes. I'm a local real estate agent with eXp Realty. You're probably watching this video right now because you received one of my letters in the mail, and you wanted to get a little bit more information about what's going on in Essex Mews and in the Rahway condo and townhouse market in general. So first off, I want to thank you so much for taking a moment out of your day to watch my video. I promise I won't take too much of your time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I want to discuss with you is what's happening with Rahway's market as of, some recent numbers. So we're going to be looking at what happened during 2024. First off, you're going to see the number of new properties that became available for sale was down 46% from 2023, where only 34 properties were listed for sale. As a result, the number of properties that sold was also down, where 28 properties did sell, and that's down 26%. Days on market, as you can see, increased to 31 days. Pricing also increased as well, where the average sales price of a property that closed in Rahway was $430,000 and change. That's up 16%. And lastly, homes on average received 2.2% above their asking amount, which is higher than 2023. We have some statistics which are also included in your package as well that goes over what's happened so far as of February. February is the most recent month of statistics that are available. In Rahway, in the condo and townhouse market, there have only been 2 properties listed for sale for the first 2 months of the year, which is down 50%. Also, only 2 properties have sold, which is down, you can see, 71% compared to 1 year ago. Days on market is only 24 days, so that's definitely favorable to sellers. The average sales price is currently at $395,000, but I fully expect that to increase as the spring market goes into action. Lastly, is the percentage that the sellers have received was a little bit under their asking amount. Now, the important thing about Essex Mews, which is that no units have been available within your development for years now. The last time units sold in the development was back in 2022. So there's really no comparable properties within the development that I could use to show you what's happening. But what I've done is I've used 2 developments, Planters Point and Brittany Park, both by the train station, and a similar square footage, size, layout to your unit as comparables to help try to, give an idea of what the value of your home could possibly be. Of course, that's all subject to the condition, any upgrades, and those intangibles. First off, let's talk about this one in Brittany Park. This one is under contract, so by the time you actually receive this letter, it might have actually sold. So if you are interested to see what it sells for, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to let you know what's happened with this property. But 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, was on the market for $485,000 and went under contract in only 18 days. Then you have 3 that have sold in Planters Point since January 1st, 2024. This first one, which was listed for $475,000, sold for $510,000. Closed back in July of last year, was being on the market for a month, needed a little bit of work on the inside. This second one in Planters Point, whoever got this one got the steal of the decade, in my opinion, because the upgrades in this unit in particular were incredible. This unit was listed for $440,000 and sold for $473,000. It closed back in the end of 2020, actually the beginning of 2024. I remember it was listed around December, Christmas time, and it was only on the market for 9 days. Lastly, then you have this other unit that was also a unit, in my opinion, needed a little bit of work, was listed for $440,000, sold for $487,000. This unit was sold back in March of last year, was only on the market for 23 days. So just to, like I said, show you there have been 4 units that have sold within the town since the beginning of last year with a similar style, and you can see all of them went significantly above asking and quickly. If you are interested, I'm offering this free of charge, no questions, just a service for you guys to take a look at. Just some information. So if you do want to take a look to see what's going on with some of these units, you want to take a look at the pictures, the condition of the units, things like that, some of the intangibles, you could definitely, reach out to me. I'm happy to provide this as a resource to you. In addition to a web version, I do have a printable version as well. And you can see, which I think is the big number here, similar style properties to yours have sold 8.5% above asking, with only being on the market for 21 days. If that doesn't stand out, I don't know what else does. But, like I said, strong demand for that type of property in town. And the last thing you have in the package is just a sheet if you are thinking about selling, some steps you could take right now just to get your house prepared for sale. So if you do have any questions or needed some initial or more, strategic guidance on, selling your property anytime now or the near future, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is provided and I would love to help you out. Otherwise, I hope you found this to be a resource to you. Feel free to ask me any questions, and I hope you have a great day and have a safe and healthy spring and summer season. Take care.